You know, like, well, I'm at work now, but I just wanted to shoot this little video right quick because I wanted to talk about the immigration, what's going on with the immigration, and the effects of immigration. You see, they brought millions of immigrants into this country. Now, the thing you must realize before they brought those immigrants here is that this federal government knows that the Europeans in this country, the white people, that they're depopulating. They're not reproducing their race. And so their numbers are falling off. So now they bring, you know, they find that the black people in this country since the 60s have been overpopulating. And so, you know, the thing you got to realize about what this federal government has studied and what it knows is that whenever any species on this planet is overpopulating, say for instance, like in your town, if you got a certain amount of fish in your waters that's overpopulated, you know what they'll do? And any kind of animal they see, they'll bring in an invasive species. Now, just like how they brought these immigrants in your neighborhoods in black, see, they're not moving into white neighborhoods. They'll set up on the outskirts of the suburb, and they'll start moving in black neighborhoods. And so the interesting thing about that is that they act the same way as an invasive species. They'll bring in, you know, they'll bring those people over here and they'll bring them in like how what's going on in Chicago. See, they're experiencing an invasive species. And the government is not regulating what that invasive species does because they know what they're doing. They know that they're trying to, what happens in their studies is that it affects the people that are overpopulating. When you bring an invasive species in, their overpopulation suddenly stops for some reason. And the invasive species, its population begins to overpopulate. That's what that study shows. And so they're bringing these people over here not for the simple fact of cheap labor. They're bringing them in here as an invasive species because when they bring them here, they're not going to go move in white people neighborhoods. They're not going to go move in Jewish neighborhoods. They're going to move in your neighborhood. And if you'll notice too, what goes along with this is that if you'll notice, they're also trying to buy out your houses. They're trying to buy out black people's houses because when they brought those people here, they know that those people need residence. They need a place to stay. And so I wanted to do this little skit to give you some understanding of not just that they're bringing them over here for labor. You are always under attack by the federal government because the reason you're under attack is because the federal government knows that this land, they took it from you. And they know that they are your opposition. They are your enemy. And so I wanted to do that, and I hope you got something from it.